our 29th Hall of Fame class here at the Reese Senior Bowl with Phil Savage, the executive director. And Phil, this is a great group, our 29th class. We have over 5,000 people, coaches, players who participate in our game. We have 114 people in our Hall of Fame. It's an exclusive club.
Yeah, it really is. And of course, this is a special group, and it is headlined by Jim Harbaugh, head coach, University of Michigan. Of course, played in the game 1987, went on to a 15-year career on the field, and now, of course, he's turned into a notable coach, not only in college football, but he had great success with your team, the San Francisco 49ers.
Of course, you got two strong defensive players back in the day, arguably the best at their position for a short time.
Yeah, back in 1993, I was part of the Browns coaching staff. We coached one of the teams. Back then it was AFC, NFC. Well, Blaine Bishop, a cornerback from Ball State, was on the opposite team. He ended up being an 8th-round draft pick, moves to strong safety in that 46 defense that was made famous by Buddy Ryan and the Bears. Of course, he was playing for Jeff Fisher, originally with the Houston Oilers. They turned into the Tennessee Titans. He turned into a 4-time Pro Bowler. Blaine, the Hitman Bishop.
The Hitman. And Lance Briggs, for about a 7-year stretch, was as good as anybody as a linebacker.
Yeah, Lance Briggs, of course, played here in the Senior Bowl 2003, 3rd-round pick to the Chicago Bears, 7-time Pro Bowler. I was speaking to one of their scouts, Jeff Shiver, who's been with the Bears for over 30 years. He said he's one of my favorite players that ever came through because he absolutely loved practice and he loved to play in the games. And of course, he and Brian Urlacher were teammates. They were running mates there with that Bear defense in the early to mid 2000s.
Yeah, that franchise has had its share of excellent linebackers. Lance Briggs certainly in the top 3 or 4 in that list for the entire franchise. We also want to mention that's our Hall of Fame class for 2017, but our Senior Bowl Rookie of the Year from the 2016 game, Dak Prescott. That was an easy pick.
Yeah, it really was. You know, last year Tyler Lockett from the Seattle Seahawks earned this designation, and this year it's Dak Prescott. And I mean, who can argue that? 13 wins this year as a rookie starter for the Dallas Cowboys. Incredibly productive as a passer. 23 touchdowns against only 4 interceptions as a rookie signal caller. Of course, he went to a team with an outstanding offensive line and a guy named Ezekiel Elliott to turn and hand the football to. But nevertheless, Dak Prescott will be back here in Mobile as our Rookie of the Year for the 2016 season.